Hello, my name is Hunter Haley, and today I would like to give you 3 keys to enhancing perceived customer value of your products and services that you offer to your clients and customers. Before I do that though, I would like to give you an example. And the example is of One Red Paperclip. And if you haven't heard the story, you need to check out oneredpaperclip.com. Basically, the story is where one gentleman, I believe in British Columbia, he started with one red paperclip, smaller than this one, and traded all the way up to a house. How did he do that? What he did is he enhanced the perceived value of the paperclip. And the way he did this was by starting the movement. He had a blog, he had media, he had press, all different things. He had this idea that he was selling. So when they exchanged something for the paperclip or the subsequent items, what they were doing is getting a piece of the idea that he was selling. So they were participating in his project, and so he was giving them the opportunity to participate in that. And that's what enhanced the value enough in order to take a red paperclip and end up buying a house. Okay, so now how can you do this in your own business? Well, I have 3 key areas where I would like to focus on. The first is to differentiate yourself with branding. We've all heard this. Apple has done this very well. They've differentiated themselves with branding in that who Apple is. Apple is the cool, hip company that sells things like iPads and iPhones and different things like that. They focus on who they are as a brand and how they deliver solutions to customers. And they're not always selling, that we are a tech company. They're a happiness company. They sell themselves as a solution provider for enabling you to have a better, more fulfilled lifestyle. Okay, so my second tip would be to sell the benefits and not necessarily the features. Again, with the red paperclip example, what he was selling was not just a paperclip. He wasn't just trading paperclip. He was selling the idea behind it, the benefit of being part of this, great movement, this story that was developing. He was selling that as a benefit that was different than any other red paperclip. And so what you need to do is find in your own business what separates you, what can you differentiate yourself by in your products and services to establish that benefit, the benefits behind it. And even if you have a very standard product, let's say you're selling virus security protection, passwords and stuff like that. Well, instead of saying it's 128-bit encryption and all these different ones and zeros and numbers and technical information, well, you can put that on the packaging and in your marketing verbiage and all that, but also sell the fact that it's peace of mind. Your data is secure with us. We'll help you to keep everything safe from the bad guys, that type of thing. So that's what you're selling, is the benefits, not just the features. All right, so my third key would be to become the thought leader in your field of expertise. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, you need to be out there promoting yourself as the thought leader. You know what you're talking about. If you're selling insurance or something else, you give out helpful information about this is what an insurance policy is, this is the kind of coverages you need, stuff like that. And so what you're doing by that is you're setting yourself up as the thought leader, and everyone in your community starts to look at you, and when they look at you as a resource and information, then they start to come to you to buy what you're offering. And so that's my 3 tips, keys, whatever, is to differentiate yourself with branding, to sell the benefits and not just the features, and then also to become that thought leader so everyone looks to you as the expert in your field.